Hello, hello! Long time no see, everyone! How's it going? It has been a while, Tomo. It is me, Uzuki Tomoya from Tsunderia, TsunDream, Generation 3. Hope y'all are having a good one. Oh my gosh, it has been a hot minute since I have been live on the stream, hanging out with any of you guys, and naturally we gotta do something spicy to bring it back, so we will be answering all of your burning questions today in the pinned link, which is my marshmallow. Please send stuff in. We are going to be going through all the questions, spicy, not spicy. I'm just gonna go for it. But how are you guys doing? It has been a while. I've had a wild vacation. I've been pumping out those Christmas thingy-madingers, and I am back and ready to stream and ready to give you guys some fun stories and fun times. Yes, Artie Huddy. Yeah, I'm gonna pin that one instead because that's a better descriptor. Replace pinned one. Yeah, that's much better. But yeah, oh my gosh, let me say hello to everyone who's here for the starties, and then we can get the ball rolling. Welcome in, Knights, Aida, AJ, Andrew Wong, Arikari, Bingo Panic, Choco, Silho, Cloudy, Copulum, Delta, Achelu, Fish, Flaming Ato, Goodale, Aloof, Juso Sour, M. Ameru's Record Keeper. I saw that comment, that was pretty funny. Minty She, Persephone, Small Rose, Vesperum, and Zabalisk. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome back. Thanks, Bingo Panic. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was a great vacation. I got to go a place with friends. We got to travel, got to do some touristy stuff, got to do some karaoke. Did go out to do some fun things outside and inside as well, and it's been absolutely chaotic. I did manage to peak some marshmallows. Welcome in, show. And I did see a question about how my week is going already in there, so I'll get to that in the marshmallows itself, but overall, it's been a wild time. I've also updated my audio settings a little bit more after doing some testing. So the voice should sound a little bit fuller at the moment. I personally prefer it. I don't know if everyone else does, but I like it a little bit more. You guys went through a storm? Ooh, that is tough. Yeah, it was a little bit rainy where I was too, but it was kind of on and off rain. It was definitely chaotic. Yeah, honestly, it was a very chaotic week. I was there for 5 days. Oh, Mungus! Heck yeah, thanks for the $20. Yeah, oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, hope you're having a good one. Oh, it was a week. There was a lot of rain. Well, not a lot of rain. It was cloudy, kind of cold. Not used to the cold that much, but my bones were still working. My foot was still walking at some point, but it's a lot of fun, a lot of good times. But yeah, I was saying 3 out of the 5 days we were there, we did karaoke. Like that's the kind of vacation it was. So I mean, I had a great time touching the grass. Not so much grass, it was more just pavement and concrete and good food, but yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. Sus Among Us. Yes, Among Us, thank you again. You are absolutely a Chad. I don't know who you are. I bet I know you're Among Us. And thank you. But yeah, it was a great time. Did I strain my voice? Okay, not going to lie. It was pretty funny because like I sung so much, and like I was definitely not like taking care of myself while singing. I was like, ah, like, you know, you sing something like, I don't know, like a Naruto song at the karaoke, and there's no way that I'm gonna actually like take that seriously. Like I'm just gonna be like, like it's gonna be bad. So I mean, I totally destroyed my voice, and it was really funny because I had some like interviews also that week for some bunny opportunities, you know, and yeah, my voice, I think I gave off a little bit of an interesting impression because I would go into the interview and it'd be like afternoon and I wake up a little bit late, but like my voice is kind of like, hello, how's it going? Like it's a little bit like low-key dead. So I was like, I show up in the interview, I'm like, hello, hi, my name's Tomo, and just like, yeah, I'm really interested in the opportunity. It's been great, you know. It's like, it's a little bit like out of character. Maybe they took me a little bit more seriously than I actually sound because I definitely sounded a little bit older and maybe a little bit more mature than I actually am. But hopefully I have some news from that. But yeah, so. Fun stuff on that part. I had a good time. I did. Somehow my voice is still here today, and it'll be here for tomorrow's banger karaoke. I should announce this, but yeah, Tsunderia has a big event tomorrow where we'll be doing, I think literally everyone in the company, every single VTuber will be doing a karaoke marathon on Twitch. This will be my first ever Twitch stream. I should figure out how to set that up at some point. But anyways, so we got some fun bangers. I think I'm going around 8:30 PST PM, and I'll be singing. Mio mentioned it a little bit earlier on her stream. I'll be singing some what I would call flexing songs. I'll be going a little bit hard tomorrow. Hopefully I won't lose my voice afterwards, but if I do, I do. You know, it's all worth it in the end for some fun. So yeah, well, I'll be doing some fun stuff. Let me check over the itinerary a little bit because I have it in the background up here because I was checking it earlier. I think I am after Meru, I believe. I can list off the order because it's the event tomorrow. So yeah, the order real quick is going to be starting off with Nini Yuna channel, and then moving into Yuna, into Kalin, one of our other TsunQuest senpais, into Nen, fellow TsunDreamer, Kazune after Nen at 6:30 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. PST, Amiya will be singing, and then Meru, 7:30 p.m. PST after that, Lisa at 8 p.m. PST, me, Tomoya, at 8:30 p.m. PST. So that's kind of like in the middle. And then Hanabi at 9 p.m. PST, Purin at 9:30 p.m. PST, Miori at 10 p.m. PST, and Char at 10:30 p.m. PST, finishing it out last with Char. So yeah, I'm pretty much smack dab in the middle, which means you'll have to watch through a lot to get to me, or you can tune in any time, but feel free to stop by. It's gonna be a fun time, and again, like, there are certain songs that are being repeated, but it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, so that's the scoop on karaoke tomorrow. And yeah, so let's see. Anything else I should say? I guess the trip was fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Christmas carols. And also a small announcement, mod apps are gonna keep rolling through, so feel free to apply as a mod if you haven't already. Just kind of throughout, they're just gonna be in the description for a while, and then they'll be moved down a little bit. But yeah, Fujoku, you're excited for the karaoke? Honestly, I'm excited too. Like, some of my senpai I haven't really gotten to hear sing much, so I'm really excited to tune in and listen to them and support them, you know. But I'm also looking forward to sing as well, cause like singing publicly as well, cause I haven't done like a karaoke in a hot minute, you know. I haven't sung like these songs in a hot minute, and I'm like, some of these are like, very excited. Mod app still going? Yeah. But yeah, basically, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Christmas carols as well. I had to kind of like spam record them all the night before, so I was like, or it was basically the night before. I was like dead tired. So hopefully I'm gonna be varying up my song selection a little bit in the coming days, you know. A little bit less of the classics and more of the flexing. So yeah, a little bit more of that. Also, welcome in Persephone as one of our newest mods for the channel. I hope she will be doing the work of filtering out the webcam bots as many have been. If they ever stop by, I do enjoy the extra viewership, you know, but sometimes the webcam bots gotta go. Do a gorilla karaoke for practice? Okay, but there's not much time for that. Honestly, I do gotta practice my songs, but I also don't want to spoil the set list. So it's kind of like it's kind of a tricky point, you know. I wanna practice them, but I also wanna, like, you know, keep them a surprise. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just practice on my own. But bonk hammer is prepped and ready. Yeah, thank you, Persephone, for your hard work. I'm looking forward to seeing the bonkage. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. I probably shouldn't say I'm looking forward to seeing people get banned from my chat, but you know. Anyways, but yeah, so we got that going. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Yeah, TsunDream server's open. check it in the description. It's moved down a little bit, but yeah, TsunDream is there. Come by. Honestly, it's been pretty fun. We got some fun emotes like Meep Flushed. Keto is one of the regulars in the server. They made the Meep Flushed emote. I really like it. Like, I've been using that Meep Flushed everywhere. It's definitely one of my favorites. So please check out the server if you want access to Meep Flushed, as well as Meep Pensive, also a very good meme. Final hashtag for the Christmas Carol shorts. Yeah, I think Tomo Carols is probably good. I haven't thought about it too much, to be completely honest. Yeah, I gotta think about that. But yeah, I'll probably just start going through and tagging the descriptions with that, so it'll be whatever. But yeah, so that's the scoop on that. Now I guess we'll just start going through the marshmallows. I think it'll probably be fine. So without further ado, let us pull up the first one. Real question is, can we Tomoyachi carry you in our pockets wherever we go? You know, that's a great question, anonymous poster. And you know what? I think, well, so my height, I'm a little bit tall, you know. I'm like 5 foot, whatever. I don't know how big your pockets are, but that's a little bit big. So, I mean, you could try, but, I mean, okay, so, to be honest, like, I guess, technically, you could, like, you can put me on your phone, you know, when I'm live streaming, and you can put that in your pocket wherever you go, and I mean, I appreciate it, you know, checking out, supporting the channel and everything. But also, you know, you can take me around with that. Okay, wait, actually, realistically, you could just like put on the shorts playlist, you know, for the Christmas carols, and you can put that in your pocket, and I'll be singing in your ear, and technically I'll be going around wherever you're going. So, yeah, you either have enormous pockets. That sounds like a metaphor for something. Anyways, but you have enormous, giant, like 5 foot long pockets. Doesn't sound the most practical. Or you could just put me on your phone, and we can go around together. So. Yeah, I mean, realistically, that's a great question, and yeah, I think that's a good enough answer for that. Guys that fit entire water bottles into their pockets. Not gonna lie, that's kind of me sometimes. Like, I'm sometimes impressed with how big men's jeans pockets can be. You know, like, they're a little bit tight sometimes, but you can fit like a whole like water bottle in there. You can like a plastic disposable water bottle, you can fit that in your whole pocket, and I'm honestly surprised with how well men's jeans hold up. I hear on the women's jeans side, it's not as pleasant, and I am so sorry. Not that I have any control over that, but like, that is so unfortunate. I can't imagine not being able to like fit a water bottle in your pocket. So, my sincere condolences. Cargo pants? Yeah. Honestly, I don't even wear cargo pants anymore. I wear like, in quarantine, I got so lazy. I've just been wearing like these gym shorts around the house, and it's been very nice and very comfy, but like, it's also gym shorts, so I wouldn't be like going out in them. But I do still go out in them when I'm really feeling lazy. Honestly, wait, this vacation, I like dressed up quite a bit. Like, I whipped out the old wardrobe after finally doing my laundry. And I wore basically like a little polo collared shirts like the whole time, like kind of in my model, you know, like a little collared shirt. I wore my nice sweatshirt, I wore my jacket, and like, I think I wore jeans basically every day. I looked way nicer than I usually did, so really wasn't much of a standard, but you know, it was pretty good. Also, yes, welcome in, Kazu Beans. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, Okaidi, the vacation. Yeah, the vacation was good. I was dressed in a little bit better. I mean, now that I'm back home, I immediately like fished. It's a little embarrassing. I fished my gym shorts out of the I almost said pantser, hamper, and I wore the gym shorts, and I'm like, you know what? We're going back to gym shorts here. Welcome in, Kaori Kontomo. Yeah, I just fished out the gym shorts, and I'm like, all right, I've been wearing jeans outside every day. It's time to go back to the gym shorts. So here we are, back in gym shorts, having a good one. So yeah, though it was a little bit cold, so I had to go on and put on like my snap-on pants. Like, I have these snap-on basketball pants. They're really great. Like, so easy to take on and off. And so I just snapped those on over my gym shorts today to go out for pizza. And that was pretty good. Pizza was really good, by the way. Highly recommend combo. Pizza and Caesar salad combo hits so hard. So good. But yeah. Yeah, I don't do laundry. Well, I mean, I do laundry. I just do it eventually. If you know what I mean. You know, sometimes, you know, I mean, okay, to be fair, I did have a broken leg. That's my excuse. Like, how am I supposed to carry the laundry over if I'm on crutches, right? But now that I no longer have a broken leg, well, I mean, the leg's healing and I can kind of walk on it. now I have no excuse, and I literally have like a pile of laundry behind me that I need to fold, and I'm just like, I haven't done it yet. I was supposed to do that today. I was supposed to do that before I left. I didn't do it. And yeah, so I have to do that laundry. I definitely have to do that laundry. Oh, I have to do that laundry. I have to fold the clothes later. Ah, yikes. Well, I know what I'm doing after stream. Oh man, okay, that's unfortunate. How did my leg break? Oh, this is a funny story I shared a bit, but basically TLDR, I kicked a punching bag and I didn't do a warm-up kick. Like, I learned later, you're supposed to do a warm-up kick before you kick the punching bag to know, like, you still got it. To know you're not gonna kick the bag straight on. No, I didn't do that. I just kicked straight into the punching bag and snapped my ankle, and yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that, folks. Don't do that. Not the greatest idea. Personally hate folding clothes. Okay. This is gonna sound pretty embarrassing. Like, I don't mind folding the clothes. Folding the clothes isn't the annoying part. For me, it's like, I don't even separate. Like, I guess I separate the clothes into like hots and then like everything else I freaking wear. But like, I don't know what the blockade is. It's just literally bringing the clothes into the washing machine. That's where I get stuck. I'm just like, okay, I emptied out my hamper. I dumped all the clothes on the floor. It's time to bring them to the washing machine. And then I just never do it. It's literally so easy. You just bring the clothes over the washing machine, throw them in and turn it on, and throw in the packet or whatever you're using, like the detergent, and just turn it on for the cycle and trust in the process. But no, I just don't do it. I just leave it there for like later. You know, as they say, do tomorrow. Well, this is literally like do today, literally do never. Yeah, that's my laundry story. This clothes has been unfolded for like 2 weeks. Okay, anyways, yeah. Sylphie, you heard women's pants pockets are like that, since the majority of women want that form-fitting slim look, which gets ruined by large. That's a total lie, I swear. Okay, I'm not calling you out or anything, but like, I swear, that feels like such a lie. Because like, okay, like the jeans I have, they're pretty form-fitting. Like, for me, form-fitting clothes is like pretty good for me. So, like, the jeans I have are pretty form-fitting, yet I can still fit a freaking water bottle in my jeans pocket, carried around. It like sticks out, obviously, but like, I can still fit it in there. The pants still look fire on me, and like, I don't know what it is. It's just corporations trying to lie to you and cheat you out of fabric. That's probably not it. But, you know, I think there's something up. Like, it's like a stigma, maybe. Tomo for women's jeans rights. Really? Give them pockets! Give them pockets, please. They deserve it. Honestly, maybe it's just a ploy. Maybe it's a ploy by the purse industry to get people to buy purses. They're like, the men aren't buying purses. Fine, we'll give them pockets. But like, they're like, women's jeans? Okay, we'll make them buy purses. Let's just give them no pockets. Fine. I don't get it. But yeah, bye. You gotta go, Cloudy. No worries. Have a good one. Hopefully you can catch the VOD later. But yeah, oh my gosh. Literally, women's jeans pockets. The biggest lie of the century. Don't know why. Tell me why. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try to put jeans in pockets. I don't know why. I literally don't know what I'm saying, but it's so stupid why they don't give them pockets. Puts tinfoil hat on. Honestly, though. Designer somewhere. Okay. You know, if it's a designer, I do trust that. Sweatpants, yes. Sweatpants are the GOAT. Sweatpants know what's up. Anyways, but yeah, don't get it. But yeah, that's kind of the scoop on this question about pockets. We're gonna move on to the next one. This is a good question. This is the perfect question, and this is kind of why I mentioned interviews earlier. How is my work-life balance? Do I have specific times to do work and when I just wherever, or do I do separate work and leisure time, or am I a workaholic? This is a great question. This is actually a fantastic question. And I'm gonna answer this kind of as I go with some exciting news. So, you know, some VTubers like to strike the balance between their personal life and their VTuber life. And personally, I usually also welcome in Major Sammy. Yeah, Vast for Tech. shout it out, say it loud. Sorry, I have no idea what that means. But yeah, some people like to strike the balance between things. And yeah, also if I release pants, I'm gonna have the biggest pockets in the universe. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Anyways, as I was saying for the third time, people like to strike the balance, and me, I am not one so much for balance. I kind of go all in, and I tunnel vision really hard on all the things. All my friends will say this. Seiki will say this all the time, like, dude, you're tunnel visioning again, I'm just gonna let you do your thing. And it's something I try to work on. So my balance is definitely kind of off. But recently I got through interviews for companies that I will not be disclosing. But basically, I will say that I have landed my dream job, basically, with my degree, with my engineering degree. So I am looking forward to how this coming year will go, because I'm definitely starting full-time work soon. So we'll see how stream schedules will change as I focus on like kind of full-time career goals as well as work-life balance. But yeah, right now at the moment, it's kind of been like a balance between balancing interviews with my part-time that I've been doing, as well as other things like mixing. I also do mixing on the side, kind of for some buckaroonies, as well as streaming. Kind of that all sums together into how I survive. So now that I'm switching off, I'm gonna have a little bit less time to mix, a little bit less time to sing, a little bit less time to other things. But yeah, also my degree is in chemical engineering, so I'm very excited to do some very fun stuff. The position is very not so much into the chemistry side, but it's something really adjacent to it, and it's really cool stuff. Also, what's up with the thumbnail? The thumbnail is it's a question that was submitted that will be answered on the stream, definitely. You know, I had a moment of genius when I was making that thumbnail. I sat down, and I was like, you know, I could make a normal thumbnail, and I just scrolled through my marshmallows. I was like, there's gotta be a really funny marshmallow that I can just put in the background over my model and just send it. Because I didn't make it in advance, I just got back, and I was like, you know, honestly, I just got back, and I had just heard back about the job offer, like, recently. So I was like, oh my god, I have no time to set up my, like, room and stuff, because I'm like, job offer. So, yeah, it's like, I just pulled it out. I was like, wow, this question really speaks volumes. This question speaks volumes. I'm gonna put myself there. And that was how I came to my thumbnail. It was a moment of genius, I would say. So many people have come up to me like, dude, your thumbnail today slaps. And I was like, yeah, I know. It was pretty good. Pat myself on the back. That was pretty good. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Sorry, I kind of got sidetracked with that, but thank you for the congratulations. I am like more than thrilled to be able to do two things that I really am looking forward to in my life. You know, I always wanted to be like an entertainer and also do singing and mixing stuff, while also being able to strike a balance between, you know, pursuing like a career while also pursuing like two careers at the same time. So I'm just really glad. I'm really thankful to be able to be here. Thank you so much, Tsunderia, for letting me be here, as well as letting me kind of strike the balance between my work and life. And they're under they know that I'm like trying to balance these things, and they're very receptive to it. And so I can't thank Tsunderia enough for kind of giving me the flexibility to be a VTuber and live my dreams out on both sides. So yeah, as for so that kind of answers this question going forward, you know. Specific times for work, and well, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to go in, work my job, and then come back for VTuber stuff, and it is what it is. As for leisure, my leisure kind of, yeah, I take great pride in like, or not pride, well, I do take pride in my mixing, as well as pride in like my hobbies, as like, I'm like one of those people that a lot of people don't like to say, well, I sing songs and I post them on the internet, you know. And I don't know, I take pride in my hobby. Like, I think this is cool, and I think this is something people can appreciate. So I don't tell everyone I'm a VTuber, but I do tell people like I like to do singing stuff. I like to produce covers on the internet, and I think it's cool. Singing's always been my passion, and so yeah, that's kind of my work time and my leisure time. Like, I'm just lucky that my hobby lends itself to also being something like productive and makes me feel fulfilled at the same time. So yeah, in some ways you could call that a workaholic, because I spend my free time like, wow, I should mix this cover. Wow, I should like sing this song or something. And then kind of the rest of it funnels in. Okay, admittedly, some free time also goes to like socializing and stuff. So I kind of like, I feel like my life is kind of blocked out when I approach it. Like I'm like, okay, Saturday, I'm mixing all morning and then I'm gonna stream. And then after that, we have dinner with friends. And then, yeah, and that's kind of like how I block out my days. And then sometimes it just flops and I'm like, I'm so tired, I don't want to get out of bed. And I doom scroll Twitter for like 3 hours and it is what it is. And I miss my time to mix and then I have to like say like, I'm so sorry, I got so behind on this. But for the most part, I'm kind of a workaholic in that sense. Like what I'll do sometimes is I'll play some games off stream. Honestly, I like kind of like my leisure time is kind of social time because I am an extrovert, as you might have been able to tell. I'm an extrovert, so I get my energy from being around people. So kind of when I do find like my free time, I'm like, oh, like who wants to play? Like usually when I play games, it's with people. Like, oh, hey Tomo, you want to play like Apex or something? I'll be like, oh sure, yeah, I suck, but let's go. And that's kind of how I connect with people too. So I guess leisure time in that sense is less of like, I guess, like just goofing off and more like, hey, let's play games together. And I mean, I get better at the games too. Like I like playing skill-based games, and not because I'm good, but because it's like something I can like progressively get better at over time. And like you kind of get a 2-for-1. You like get more skill in the game, and you get to spend time with friends, and yeah, you get to have fun out of the game too. So I think that's a win-win. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of my work-life balance. It's a little bit questionable at best, but yeah, sometimes I'll just be like, you know what, I want to do this, I'm gonna crank out a cover in a day. Like, I technically don't have anything planned tonight. I have like these mixes, but I could push them off a little bit. I'm just gonna crank out this cover. And that's what happens. I just push it out, and I feel pretty good about myself when that happens. So, that's, yeah, I think that thoroughly answers this question, you know. Just blocking things out. Progression systems are basically a form of work. Yeah, honestly, maybe that does make me a workaholic. I know there are like people who are definitely more workaholic than I am, but I don't know. I like to strike a balance and like I guess make things a win-win for both myself and others. So yeah, that's kind of how I approach it. But yeah. Also, wait, Sophie said something funny up a little bit above. Wondering what the question meant because life was better when you didn't. I do know what that question means, and you will get an answer. I skirted around the question last time, but you know, I've changed, you know. I've come full circle. I've thought about it a lot. I've really thought about my answer to said question. And you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to come forward with my truth and my answer. When we get to that question. I don't think it's the next question. Now, the next question is, if you could fart on command, where are your top 3 places you would fart? Now, this is a very interesting question. I have not put too much thought into this, but let's think about this analytically, you know. This is an important question because you got to think about a few factors. You got to think about, like, what kind of fart is it? Like, what are you hoping to get out of this fart? So, like, are you trying to devastate the crowd? Are you trying to set off the next Chernobyl or whatever? Or are you trying to like do it for comedy? Are you trying to be funny? Are you trying to like, if you're trying to do like a funny fart, like, you know, like silent film or something, like there's like this tragic death scene that's going on and like you just rip one. Like, I think that'd be pretty funny. I think that would be top. That'd be pretty top. Like, peak. Like, it'd be peak because people would be like, there's no way that was on purpose. But you could fart on command. You could do that. Like, that'd be pretty funny, I think. I think that'd be pretty darn funny. But as for, like, if you're, like, maybe we can consider it as, like, different genres. Like, I think that'd probably be, like, maybe, like, I think that'd probably be like the funniest place that I could think it to fart. Like a very, very serious moment and you just rip one. I think that'd be hilarious. Like, yeah, just breaking the silence. IRL bass boosted farting. Yeah, right. Like if you could fart like that on command, that'd be pretty like funny. But otherwise, I think like, okay, if we're going on the stink level, which would be another place, like I think using that as like a way to get out of something is so good. Like imagine you're like getting mugged, right? You're getting mugged in the streets for some reason. And you need like a defense mechanism. And you just rip like both the loudest and the smelliest one. Like that'll catch your attacker off guard. They'll just be like, oh God, oh God, oh, what was that? What was that? And they just die. They just die. Kidnapped in a car? Absolutely. They're like, oh God, I gotta pull over. And that's your chance. That's your chance. Like, it's gotta be so bad that they just can't open the windows. Like, they gotta stop the car and open the door. Like, this is like a skunk, but like IRL. Like, not IRL, like as like a person. Like, that would honestly be like, if you could do that on command, that would be a top moment. Like, that would definitely not only be like helpful, but like actually like powerful. Farting as a defense move. Yeah, honestly. I honestly think that. Now for number 3, I think we gotta go. So we went full loud. We did full loud and smell. I think silent now. Silent is, we gotta consider the silence. Silent but deadly. The silent but deadly, the classic. If you could do that on command, when would that be most optimal? Also, welcome in, good aftermath, Tomo. Hope everyone's doing fine. I hope after this lore you're doing fine. But okay, so if we're considering silent but deadly, let's think about this. So, assassination, that's a top one. I will definitely consider that. I didn't consider that. Assassination, very good. But like, oh, that is pretty good. Because like, especially if you're like a secret hitman, right? You just walk by the person and you're just like, and like, they're dead. Like, they can't, there's no counterplay. They're like, they don't know who did it. There's no evidence. There's no anything. Time to watch the stream. I think that's enough. Kitty, no. I'm answering the question as best as I can, you know. Crop dusting, honestly. I think I do have to go with assassination. Like, this is like the perfect assassination tool. Like, honestly. You just like eat some beans and you just prepare and like you walk by the person, you just drop it and they're dead. Like, what are they gonna do? There's no counterplay. There's no, you're finished, bucko. It's like, it's just, that's it. There's no coming back from that. Like they try to determine cause of death and they're just like, overload in the olfactory receptors. Man passed out from a neurological surge, or I don't know, like passed out from, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's perfect. It's the perfect crime. The perfect crime. So, just saying. Top 3 moment right there. Top 3 moment. All right, next one. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Well, okay. So we gotta think about this one a little bit critically too. Mayonnaise is pretty good, you know, you can eat mayonnaise. And I think, you know, there are people out there that make music out of a lot of things. People make music out of like drink machines. So I think definitely you can make mayonnaise out of anything. Could you make mayonnaise? No, you cannot. You can make anything out of mayonnaise, but you can't make mayonnaise out of anything. Also, welcome in, Edisa. Also, thank you so much, Edisa, for the original song you kind of made in the Discord. I really appreciate it. It's very, very cute. Thank you so much. Yeah, is mayonnaise an instrument? Science works like that? Probably. Exactly. But yeah, so you can make, I think it's an instrument. You can make anything. Mayonnaise is a multifaceted instrument. Like, this kind of circles back. Like, you can tap it, you can like with the mayonnaise, and you could doom, doom, make that like a snare and like an instrument, like a song or something. Should challenge Kazu to do that. That's a great idea. Mayonnaise snare. That's pretty good. As well as you can also like squirt the mayonnaise and it goes like, sorry, that's like fart noise is kind of gross. I apologize. I should have given you guys a warning there, but my bad. But basically, yeah, you can tune that. You can make that. Like you can make it like a bass, like I don't know. You can do something with like the squirting of mayonnaise for sure. And you can also just like slide the mayonnaise around like. So like really, you can do a lot with mayonnaise, I think, as an instrument. Like you can consider the bottle, you can tap the bottle with a spoon, you can play the mayonnaise itself, you can squirt the mayonnaise, like it all comes together. Mayonnaise, hands down, an instrument. Hands down an instrument. Tomo Daima, thank you, Juicebox. Yeah, head pats, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Head pat. But yeah, science definitely works like that. Here's one. If you put I hate this lasagna question. Someone, no offense, someone for 401, but 404. But like, I hate this question. I hate this question so much. This is like one of those like riddles, and I'm not good with riddles. Like, I think you just make the lasagna bigger. I don't have a good explanation with this. I'm just doubling down. You gotta make it bigger. It's just making the mayonnaise bigger. So, or not the mayonnaise. Why am I saying mayonnaise? It's just making the lasagna bigger. It's just what it is. No doubt about it. Anyways, so I think that answers the mayonnaise question. If you combine 2 buns, would you create a giant bun clap? What is it? Okay, what does this mean? Do you mean like buns as in like, you know, like buns? Or do you mean like just like bread buns or like bunnies? Like, this could be multiple things. And I'm a little bit confused. So would you create a giant bun clap? What does this mean? I'm like actually thinking. 2 buns clap becomes a bun drum, no? I guess like 2 bunnies? Like, are you like, is this like buns? Like, cause bun could mean bunny, cause I'm a bunny, right? So they could be asking bunnies, or they could mean bread. So I mean, I mean, I guess if you ran 2 bunnies together and they like smacked into each other, that'd be like a bunny. Is that my mellow? Oh. Yeah, okay, Kazu Beans, can you please clarify like what you mean by buns? Bun cheek. I didn't want to say it, Sapphire. I didn't want to say it, Sapphire, but I didn't want to say it, but you know, like that's what I was wondering. Like, do you mean that, Kazu Beans, or if you heat up chocolate mochas in a hot chocolate? Yeah, technically, but yeah, but. You're very tired. Okay, so if you had to reframe this question then, what would it be? Would it be buns or like, you know, what Sapphire said? Because, you know, it's important specifications. Okay. Okay, let me think about this. So if I were going with Sapphire's interpretation, 2 buns, would you create a gigantic bun clap? Absolutely. Like, the bigger the buns, the more the buns, the bigger the clap, you know? The bigger the buns, the bigger the clap. Now, yeah, I think that's the only way I can like answer this question. That's all that comes to mind. I'm sorry. That's all I got. That's all I got. Anyways, we're gonna move forward. That's all I got. Hi Tomo, I was wondering if you would be willing to do a karaoke collab stream with Lisa. You two can sing so well, and I love that short duet you did. I would love to, honestly. I'd love to sing more with everyone here. Apparently there's this app that's like showroom, karaoke room, something room that a friend of mine linked. And yeah, I would love to, honestly. I think we'd have to work out this logistics with Lisa and like figure out how we could do this. Like have our microphones sync up and the lag not be there, and we'd have to probably learn some songs, but I would love to. I love singing. Lisa's voice is great, and I love singing with Lisa, so I'd love to. Ryo-kun, I love and support you from JP. Please be safe. I am safe. I'm very much safe. Back from my vacation. Didn't catch the Rona. I'm still good. Well, I don't know if I caught it yet. 2 weeks incubation period, but you know, hopefully didn't catch it. But yeah, thank you so much for this super chat, Ryo-kun. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope I'm safe too. But yeah, yeah, I was really fun singing together with Lisa that one time. I'd love to sing more. I think our voices go pretty well together too. Like she's got like that smooth voice, and she's got beautiful vibrato, beautiful head voice. So I love to. I hope we can. Maybe sometime. Well, I can't promise anything because I don't know. But I'll think about it. I'll talk to her about it, and we'll see if we can. We'll see. Can't promise anything, but we'll see what we can figure out. That's a very, very great request, and I appreciate the marshmallow. Thank you. Alrighties. Can you suggest putting a clock on your stream for VOD timestamping? I never thought about that. Honestly, no one ever mentioned that to me. That's a good idea. You know, solid idea. I'm down to do that. I'll talk to some people about that and see what they think. Probably a good idea to make timestamps easier, but like, wait, can't you also like look in the, I don't know if this is the same, like to be completely honest. Like, I don't know if it's the same if you can like check like the YouTube like play bar and stuff to see like where the time clips are. I think if you do it, if you use the time clip bar, it should be okay to like just make timestamps off of that. Also, I don't quite know how the clip button works on YouTube, but I think now that I'm monetized at a partner, you should be able to clip the streams now using the clip button. So that will definitely make it easier versus like screen recording the VOD or like downloading the VOD. So, yeah, hopefully that'll make it much easier. YouTube time thing doesn't really update often. It's rounded to the whole minute. Oh, I see. You know, it might be worth it. Yeah, I don't know the clock can be used for timestamps. Yeah, because you'd have to sync it up really well with YouTube, right? Clock plugin for stream elements. Use it, huh? Interesting. Okay, I'll look into that for sure. That definitely sounds really cool. Let me talk to some people about that. That's very interesting. I never considered it because, you know, I show up, I stream, I pull up. Okay, I pull up. But like, I don't know. That's a great idea. Thank you for the suggestion. But yeah, to make it timestamp. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, that makes sense. You can be like, oh shit. Yeah, like not like what's the current timestamp? Can I even look at that? Yeah, it would be like, well, 30 minutes and 10 seconds in. Tomo said funny thing. And you could just clip that. Yeah, that would make it much easier, or like approximately. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea. And oh, I could probably put it in a corner or something where it's easier to crop out and stuff. Great idea. I'll give it a go. We'll see what we can get. Okay. If you were cheese, what kind of cheese would you be? Interesting question. Okay, I think I just have to go with my favorite cheese, right? Because there's like a difference between what kind of cheese would you be and what do you like the most. I don't think it's really funny to, sorry, I just said funny because like Choco said funny in chat and I like read it and always lost my train of thought. But yeah, I don't think I would like necessarily know like what I want to be as a cheese. Like what are the qualities of a cheese that would make you want to become cheese, right? Like I don't know. But if I were to choose, I would probably just choose my favorite cheese because, you know, like it sounds weird. I was going to say like, this is going to be weird. I'm going to say it anyways. Like eating yourself, like if you get hungry, you could just eat yourself and you like it. That sounds really weird. Oh, that sounds weird. Okay. I'm not going to verbalize that ever again. But you know, I like brie cheese a lot. Brie cheese is just so creamy and it's so good and I like it a lot. So brie cheese for me. The French had it right all along. Brie cheese. Yummy. We're going to ignore what I said and move on to the next question. What made you want to become a bunny? This is a good question. How much Japanese can I speak? Also, I'll get to that first. Very little. Oh God, do I want to try speaking some Japanese? Please don't mind my horrific English accent when I speak Japanese. But yeah, 日本語がちょっと話せるけど、まあ今勉強しているから私の日本語はすごくまあすごくではない。日本語はちょっとまあI don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I don't even know, like, I haven't even thought about what I'm trying to say in English yet. So how can I translate that into Japanese? まあ日本語は難しいと思いますから勉強したいけど今まだ始まっています。No, that's not right. That's not the right word. Okay. Duolingo Japanese sometime. I'm just a really slow Japanese speaker. So, yeah. I mean, I like okay, if I'm gonna like Japanese for a hot second, 大学の時、1年、いや、僕は日本語を1年勉強していたから、まあ、ちょっとしてるけど、上手じゃないです。I want to say like I'm definitely not fluent. Like I'm like, wait, I don't have the vocabulary to say that. So, I can't say that. But yeah, I'm studying Japanese. It's hard, but my Japanese, yeah. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. My Japanese is pretty lame. Duolingo Japanese, when? Would like to do that. Would like to get better. Honestly, my biggest struggle is vocabulary. Like, I watch anime and I can kind of understand anime, but like, the words are like, oh, I don't know that word. Okay, I don't know that word. I don't know that word. And that kind of brutalized. This kind of is brutal to me. So I want to learn. I want to get better. Like I would say, like when I was actually taking Japanese, I was like a lot more fluent. And it's just been a while since I've like taken some lessons and had like a teacher. So because I've just been so busy recently. So it's just super hard. But Yeah, you understand we've made a lewd language. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm so impressed with those people who are, like, not native speakers, but, like, have learned Japanese to become so fluent. Like, some people, like, some YouTubers who I will not name are, like, so fluent in Japanese, and it's like, I, like, asked them, like, wow, like, I didn't know you're Japanese, and they're like, no, this is, like, my first language. I'm like, or this isn't my first language. I'm like, huh? You're like, yeah, I learned this in, like, middle school. I'm like, huh? You what? Wait, what? It just blows my mind. But yeah, what's something I can say in Japanese? I can say, 今度も僕の名前はUzuki Tomo です。Uzuki Tomoya です。どうぞよろしくお願いします。この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。That's about the limit. I can sing in Japanese just fine, but yeah. Totally get you on the lack of vocab, fluent in Mandarin, but with extreme lack of vocab. Yeah, honestly, I will not be repeating that, Kazu Beans, but yeah, I can say that one too. Yeah. Oppai deke. Deke. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, that's my Japanese level, you know, bonk. But yeah, anyways, so I was being asked what made me want to become a bunny, you know. Yeah, why is that the line every anime watcher will learn? Yikes. Yikes. But what made me want to become a bunny? So, you know, oh gosh, here's the time where I talk about what I almost was. Here's where I talk about what I almost was. Everyone I know clowns me for this. Everyone I know who's my friend, like before I started VTubing and like I was talking to about this will like clown me. Like, Tomo, that's the stupidest concept ever. Why would you think that's a good idea? I was like, I don't know. I was desperate. I was trying to think of something, but no, literally, you guys are gonna laugh. It's literally like so embarrassing. It's the chuniest thing. It's like, I just like didn't know what I would pick as a VTuber concept, so I was like, ooh. But like I was almost, oh gosh, here we go. I was like, well, you know, I want to do something music themed, but I want to be cool. Like, I've been listening to a lot of, like, cool, like, VTuber covers. I'm like, oh, shoot, like, these people have weapons. They're like, oh my god, this guy's, like, a detective or something. This guy's, like, a card magician or something. He's got, like, cards as weapons. Like, I want to, like, have, like, a cool weapon or a cool theme. I want to have, like, something that's, like, ooh, like, if I sing Nana Mizuki or something, I want to have, like, a sword or something. It'd be like, I, like, whip out the sword. It's like, oh, he's so cool or something like that. Like, it was definitely like very opposite of how I've been reincarnated now. But so I was like, but I was also like, you know what? But I want to be something funny too. I want to do something funny while also cool. Like best of both worlds, right? Yeah, even more chuny than Bat Senpai. Yeah, no. So I was like, oh, I got it. I want to be a bard, but with a sword. But my backstory can be like, oh, I was like some kid who like wanted to have a sword, like wanted to be the best swordsman in the world. I wanted to be the greatest that there ever was. And I wanted to have a sword that could take down anyone. I wanted to be but the kid would have these dreams and he would go on this journey and he'd be like, I'm gonna go on this journey and I'm gonna be the best swordsman. And he finally meets this entity, this demon body that can grant wishes, this genie or whatever it be. And they're like, Tomo, what is your wish? And Tomo's wish is, I will be the greatest swordsman in the world. And the demon thinks, and he like analyzes Tomo's stats. And the demon goes, oh, there's no fucking way, this kid's a loser. And he's like, but he sees the kid's passion. He's like, I can't do this to this kid. Like, this kid cares so much about the sword. I can't break it to him that he has no talent, that he fucking sucks. He's a loser. Like, he can't wield a sword for his life. He trips. His arms are like sticks. Like, he's been swinging that sword and he's got no gains. He doesn't eat chicken. He doesn't do anything right. And there's no way he's gonna get it right. You know what? But this kid's a good singer. You know what we can do? He wants his sword to be the most powerful sword in the world. You know what? He wants his sword to be special. He wants a magic sword. You know what? We can work with this. This kid wants a magic sword. Fine. We'll give him that magic sword. He can sing. He can't do crap with that sword and swinging it. He's gonna die an early death if he starts thinking he can be a swordsman after getting a magic sword from me. You know what? We're gonna make his sword special. We're gonna make his sword a microphone, baby. Let's go. And that was my concept. Swordsman who had to give up swordsmanship and became a bard, and he has a sword microphone. That's literally the concept, sword microphone. That's it. Kid has a sword that's a microphone. He has no talent as a swordsman, but thinks he does. But he sings, because he can't make any money doing swordsman jobs because his sword sucks. And, like, he sucks. But he realizes that he's like, man, the demon really gave me something special. You know what? I think he's trying to give me a sign. You know, I'm gonna, like, sing and stuff. So, like, he makes money as, like, a singer and a bard. Because, like, he's literally not able to get hired for any other kind of job. He literally, like, can't do swords, like, sword swinging jobs. He has to sing into his microphone. And people think it's funny. They're like, you know, we take pity on the kid. We'll give him a super chat here and there kind of thing. So instead of a keyblade, it's a mic blade. Yeah, basically. It's like actually the saddest thing. Like, yeah, microphone sword bard. Yeah, you could have had Tomoyo the bard, honestly. Reincarnated as bard class, but you wanted to be a warrior. Honestly, yeah, that's actually it though. It was literally that. I was like, yeah. Give you credit, it would have been hella funny during karaoke. Right? I thought that'd be like the stupidest thing. Like, you whip out like your microphone and it's like you whip out your sword and it's a microphone. Like, Char was like, so what side of the sword do you sing into? I was like, you just sing straight into the sword and it's a microphone. And she's like, what? She just didn't understand. Because honestly, I understand that she didn't understand. Because it was a stupid idea. But I was like, yeah, it's just like, you just sing into the hilt of the sword. It's like when you pull up like a water bottle at karaoke, you just sing into it, but the sword is like magical and just makes your voice sound epic. And she's like, I don't get it. This is an awful idea. I hope you know this. And I was like, is it really that bad? Okay, she wasn't as harsh as that, but she's kind of like, you know, if that's what you really want to do, you can do it. I was like, she's like, but I don't get it. And I was like, okay. And you know what? Everyone after, I don't think Ura had a comment on it. I think Ura was like, she just like, was like, Tomo. Everyone who comes up to me and knows that is like, you were literally going to have a sword as a mic. That was going to be your whole brand. I was like, yeah. And they're like, really? I was like, yeah. They're like, you are so fucking dumb. I'm like, yeah. You don't understand my passion, Mom. Honestly, that's literally it. It was like, it's literally that. What was the dream job? I can't specify, but it is an engineering role. It is an engineering role. It's an engineering role that is absolutely everything I want to do. But yeah, it's not a swordsman, but it's an engineering role. But yeah, anyways, it's just like, wow. I was almost that, and then I became a bunny. I don't know what happened, honestly. Like, I thought about it for a long time. I was like, okay, if I can't do that, what should I be? And then, like, someone posted, like, something. Like, I don't even know, like, what came about. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll be a bunny. I just, like, it was like, I was so passionate about an idea. I, like, wrote out the whole lore and everything, and I was like, yeah, I love this! And then it was like, I don't think it's gonna sell well. You should just be bunny. And I was just like, okay, I'll just be bunny. And I was like, you know what? I'll be a marshmallow bunny too. So here I am. And I was like, along the way, I was just like, oh, okay, well, I kind of want white hair. You know, I like white hair. I'll be a marshmallow bunny. White hair makes sense with the marshmallow. And then like Meep came along in the concept, and I was like, you know what? I'll be Meep too. You know, why not? Bunnies are cute. I like bunnies. I like cute things. I love like small animals. Bunnies are cute. And I was like, well, like bunnies aren't that like there's Pecora obviously, but like there aren't like too many like super big bunnies. Like there definitely aren't any bunny men VTubers. So I was like, you know what? Might as well be a bunny. So it's definitely the bunny that came first, yo, not the marshmallow, but yeah. In the end, the gimmick doesn't make the chuba makes the chuba. Yeah, Zach Beaver, well said. Though if the gimmick would have been really fucking funny. It It would have been so funny. But alas, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm a beautiful bunny. Thank you, Puzzle. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did my best, you know. I did what I did. Did what I had to do. But yeah, so that's my story on how I almost became a swordsman with a sword mic, and how I didn't. Anyways, what's next? Can you give me a hug? Yeah, sure. Sure. I like hugs, you know? Give you a hug. I am a VTuber though, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult, you know? You might have to hug your phone. People might look at you a little bit weird, but you know, give it a go. Give it a go. New outfit will just be Tomo with a sword mic. That would be really funny. That'd be really funny. I want that so badly. You have no idea, David. I think that would be absolutely hilarious. That would be so funny. You must go, but the cute bun clip claps will echo through the sky. Have a good one, Kazu Beans. No worries. No worries. Gotta pop out. Vaccination form first. Can I move my arms? No. No, my arms are slack. All my limbs are slack. Carrot Mike. Wait, Carrot Mike that doubles as a sword. Like I can unsheath the carrot. Like I pull off the top of the carrot and it's a sword. Oh my god, you're a genius. You're a genius. Wait, that's so good. Yo. Make sure Meep doesn't get away. Yeah, the Carrot mic will keep Meep at bay. Holy cow, wait, that's such a good idea. Carrot sword microphone. It just combines everything. Like you like imagine it. It's like a katana, and like the carrot is like the sheath, right? And you pull off like the top of the carrot, and you just like you unsheath it, and there's like a metal like sword blade underneath it, and you're just like, like imagine like that would be sick. I want to do a song that's like Rurouni Kenshin or something like edgy where I can have a carrot sword. That is like brilliant. Also, welcome in Reina. Please go check out Reina from Production Kawaii. Hello. Welcome onto the stream. Pointy, sharp, deadly carrot. Indeed. Marshmallow bunny bard with marshmallow with microphone sword and carrot sheath. Yeah, it all comes together, honestly. Carrots are bad for rabbits. Honestly, right? If I can't eat the carrot, if the carrot brings rabbits death, I might as well bring other people death as well, you know. It's all fun and games until you give Meep the carrot sword. Honestly, though, Meep with the carrot sword, that's terrifying. Are you threatening to attack people with carrots? No, I'm not threatening them yet, you know. I just am merely posing the concept that I have a form of self-defense against those who come at me, you know. Because, I mean, all I got right now is Meep. I mean, Meep is pretty terrifying as a defense mechanism, but if I have a carrot sword, I unsheath that, and I'm bringing death to everyone. That's how it is. That's how it is. How am I doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much, Joshua, for asking. How are you doing? How's everyone doing, actually? Tomo one day, I found a carrot. Tomo the next day, wow, it's a sword. Tomo the next day, and it's a microphone. Yeah, that's gonna be mine. Carry on, good sir. Thank you, Reina. Thank you. Stabs you with my carrot. Exactly. Okay, that was a weird phrase. I'm not gonna repeat that. Casualties caused by rabbits happen every day in real life. Yeah, I'm gonna actually like be reliving the Holy Grail, Monty Python Holy Grail rabbit scene. That's gonna actually be me, but I'll be wielding a sword and I'll be terrifying. Anyways, that's the next question. Did I do any plays or musicals in school? If so, which ones? Were you a drama or choir person? You're gonna hate me for this. I was an orchestra kid. I'm sorry. I played the oboe. Yeah, I was the weird kid that played the oboe. I'm sorry. There's no way around it. I didn't do choir until my last year. And then I got kicked out because I didn't practice because I was lazy and didn't like it as much. I was an oboe kid. I sucked. I hate playing the oboe. I never want to play it ever again. But I was an orchestra kid. I never did drama because I didn't think I was funny. I didn't think I was cute or funny or entertaining, so I just didn't do drama. That's the unfortunate thing. I wish I did, but also I sucked at acting. So I was like, I pull up and I'm like, hi, my name is Tomo. I am reading off a script. I can't believe they died. That is so sad. Wow. Also, I can't dance, so if I were in drama or especially musicals, I'd be like moving around and they'd be like, Tomo, we gotta edit the choreography. We can't do this. So why the oboe? Okay, funny story. I actually do have a story for why I played the oboe. Also, breaking news, local Marshmallow Bunny stabs Florida man with carrot sword mic, which is currently singing Chug Jug from the top of his body. I want to reenact that. That is an amazing news caption. We can make that a reality. Please. I mean, I want that sword mic. That'd be so funny. As a drama kid back in high school, you're offended. I'm just saying, that's how my acting would have been. That's how I would have been. I'd be like, oh no, what a shame. I can't believe they passed out on the floor. Wow. Oh no, I'm gonna awkwardly dance away now. Woo! So yeah. You were a drama kid, Reina? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I could never match up to that energy. Also, I was like a little bit intimidated. Like, I didn't believe in myself in like high school days of like being like a good singer or anything. I like thought I was okay, which at the time I kind of was. But like, yeah, so I just didn't like, I didn't believe in myself. So I never even auditioned. Like, I didn't realize like in high school, you know, they take you even if you're not the greatest. Like, they'll be like, you know, this kid's got spirit. Like, he wants to do drama, he can do drama. We're not gonna let the kid like not like get exposed to this. But I was like, I thought it was so serious back then. I was like, I'm not good enough. There's no way I could do it. So I just never did it. And I kind of regret it because who knows, like acting could have been a fun hobby. But here I am instead picking it up years later as a anime boy on the internet. So anime bunny boy on the internet. So, you know, it is what it is, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Didi, welcome onto the stream. No worries if you're late. We're just talking about, you know, back in the day why I wasn't, how I was an orchestra kid. Also, I should talk about, okay, the story of why I played oboe. This is something. You're a demon queen. You will make me an honorary drama kid. Thank you. Do I have to be reincarnated for that? Do I have to die to become a demon, to become a drama kid? Like, do I have to be like reborn and go through the kid stage again to become a drama kid? Like, I like my life as Tomo currently, so if it involves death, I might have to pass on that. I'm so sorry. But Drama Bunny, I mean, if I can pick it up later, I'm happy to accept your offer. They say better than late than never. Honestly, they say you can still pick up hobbies in your 40s. I'm not even close to my 40s, you know, but like, they say you can still live your life. So, is what it is, you know. Youth is only a fraction of what you can do. You can always pick up things later, so. But yeah, anyways, back to why I picked up oboe. So, okay, funny, like, when I went into middle school, you know, they had this thing where you can, like, try out all these different instruments. You can try out, like, trumpet, and you can try out flute, and you can try out trombone, you can try out saxophone, you can try out clarinet, and you can try out the drums. I was like, ooh, drums are so cool. You basically went in, it was probably very unsanitary, because you, like, put your mouth on the mouthpiece for, like, the thing that like everyone's touched, like they spray it once and they're like, all right, good enough, wipe it down, it's probably fine. Like, these are like kids, these are like middle school kids. You have no idea like what they're touching, like what they're doing, like germs everywhere. So I'm like, in hindsight, maybe not the most sanitary thing, but yeah, like, you know, band people. So I went in, I tried out the instruments. Yeah, I play the flute. I'm like, I like suck, so I'm like, not doing flute. I try out the trumpet. I'm like, all right, that sucked. Not doing that one. Try the trombone. All right, that sucked. Try the saxophone. Nope, that one sucked. Okay. Try out the drums. They're like tapping the beat. I got like a 2 out of 5 on that one because I suck. I was like, okay. I really wanted to play the drums, but they're like, yeah, kid, you got no talent. I was like, darn it. So I was really sad about that. But then I was like, I tried out the clarinet, and I'm insane at clarinet. I don't know what happened. I'm like, I'm like, oh, I can do it every single time. I can't make a clarinet sound. It's possible to make a clarinet, but I'm like, yo, I'm kind of fire at this clarinet stuff. I want to play clarinet. And they're like, all right, cool. And my mom's like, I hate the clarinet. My tomological mother's like, I hate the clarinet so much. Why did you pick my literal least favorite instrument? It sounds like do 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 do. It sounds so dumb. I hate it. And all classical music, this is the worst instrument ever. I'm like, I want to play clarinet though, because I'm good at it apparently. And she's like, oh my gosh, okay, fine. So I pick up clarinet. I go to band, and I'm playing it for about like half the school year. I'm like, oh, I'm getting pretty good at this clarinet thing, you know? I'm kind of fire. And they're like, yeah, no, so we do eventually need some other people to play some other instruments. Like, we need, like, a saxophone to play, like, tenor sax and bari sax. So if you want to specialize in that, like, talk to us and you can, like, specialize. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, ooh, this is like a class change in an RPG, right? You get to, like, upgrade your skills. You get to be the cool kid that gets the cool parts. Yo, I want to, like, transition. And so, like, they're like, yeah, if you want to play oboe, if you're playing like clarinet, you can play like oboe or bassoon. I'm like, a bassoon looks ugly. No offense, bassoon. That looks ugly. I'll play oboe. That looks like mini clarinet. That looks sick. And I also found out like my tomological grandfather played oboe, and I was like, wow, I can carry on his legacy. I can make my tomological grandfather proud. I don't know why that thought crossed through my mind. I don't know why I thought that'd be cool. But I was like, you know what? Why not do oboe? And my tomological mother's like, I love oboe. Wow, it's so much better than the clarinet. I love the sweet sound of oboe when it goes in like every oboe solo ever. You'll do great. Please stop playing clarinet. I can't wait to support you playing oboe. And so I swapped from clarinet to oboe. Yep. She just hates the sound. I don't get it. She probably hates Squidward too, honestly. She probably hates Squidward too, to be completely honest. Yeah, honestly. So I changed class, I switched to oboe, and literally okay, I'm kind of a tryhard. You may have noticed this already, but I was like, I heard somewhere like oboe is one of the hardest instruments. I'm like, yo, I class change into the hardest class. I master the hardest instrument. I'm like a god. You know, I'm like on fire. I'm like, I may be so cool. And I found out, you know, they don't call it one of the hardest instruments for nothing. This thing sucks. I hate this. Like, to sound, like, you hear the oboe on, like, the classical music radio, and it's, like, so sweet sounding. And then you play oboe as a first-time oboe player, and you sound like a duck. You sound like, literally, it's, like, so bad. And, like, you sound like that for years. I sounded like that for, like, 5 years on oboe. It was so bad. And then you find out that the reason they sound good is because their reeds are good. It's like the technique is good, but like they make their own custom reeds. So for those who don't know, oboe is a reed instrument and it uses what's called a double reed. And the ones that are sold for cheap kinda suck. Like, if you're gonna get like good reeds, which are so expensive, and keep in mind, these reeds only last for like a month. So it's like so expensive to play oboe. So it's like, if you want to be a good oboist and like buy like a $50 reed every month, like be my guest. Or you learn to make your own stuff, which is like, not only are you learning the instrument, you're also learning how to make reeds. And I'm like, I'm not that good at this. I'm not gonna make a career out of this. And like, and I'm not finding it very fun. Also, you have to go to sleep, Ato. It was fun watching your stream again. Welcome back and have a good rest and day and night. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Ato. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, now, honestly, here's the oboe. Now learn to be a woodcutter after 4 years. And I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Not only that. Oboe, like, requires so much mouth muscle. Like, you can only, like, when you're just starting out, you can only play it for, like, 20 minutes and hold a good tone before, like, your face gets freaking tired. Like, I'd play in band, and, like, by the end of the band period, like, my face would be like, I can't do this anymore. Also, Ryokun have a good time going back to work. But I was like, yeah, they make plastic reeds, and apparently the plastic reeds suck even worse. It's no offense, but apparently they're kind of doo-doo. One of my friends used to get, like, plastic reeds. She was not very good, apparently. I just heard this story, but yeah. She used to, like, get, like, the flavored reeds or something. I like, yeah, flavor reeds? That's crazy! And then she, like, bite the reeds, and then there goes $20, you know? But it's like, oh, and the teacher was like, yeah, no, don't get the plastic reeds. It's a waste of your time. Yeah, so, never got the plastic reeds. Never even tried one, but I'm sure they make you sound like a duck still. Anyways, so, yeah, like, not only that, but, like, playing in concerts. Also, wait, welcome in, Pam. Holy crap, I didn't see you there earlier. Let me mod you real quick. You have been wrenched. Welcome in, Pam. Please say hello to Pam from Play Asia. But yeah, no, it was literally, like, so dumb. So dumb. So, yeah, if you can play oboe well, you're insane. Like, I have so much respect for you if you can play oboe well, because that means You either have access to good reads or you can make good reads. You have the stamina to play through an entire song, and like the technique is really hard too. It's just so hard. I wish I played trumpet. I wish I played trumpet. Also, welcome in, Laron. Hope you're having a good one. I just wish I played trumpet instead. Oboe was such a mistake. So yeah, like literally, I played in a musical once. I played the musical Once Upon a Mattress, and I played in the pit orchestra. And I swear you not, like my face would just die by like the 5th out of 10 songs. I'd be like, half the time I wouldn't be playing. Like I just try not to play. I'd just be like, like literally I just like rest every other phrase, because I just feel the flutes have the same part. I just gotta save up for the solo. I'm just not gonna play this part. And then I had my solo, I play it fine, and it's like, okay, fine. But yeah, no, like I tried to get away with so much and not playing an orchestra. It was just like, oh, my throat is, or not my throat, that's me was singing. No, I'm like, my like face is dead. So low-key, if you're gonna play an instrument, don't play oboe. Don't pick oboe unless you're willing to like, you're like, I love this instrument with all my heart. I love making reeds. Because like oboe is like a lifetime skill. You have to be invested in like the reed making. You have to be invested in the practice. By the way, I hated practicing. This might be no surprise. I hated practicing. Never wanted to practice. Made my face tired. And the other thing with oboe, you have to soak your reeds for 30 minutes in like water, like straight, before you can do it. So you can't just pick it up and play it. You have to like be like, okay, I'm gonna set apart like an hour and a half to play this. Like I'm gonna soak my reed, not forget about it because it'll get moldy if I forget about it. You have to soak it for 15 to 30 whole minutes beforehand, before it's like you're not gonna damage the reed and the reed is healthy. And then you play and you're like, wow, my face is tired after 30 minutes. I spent 30 minutes waiting for the reed and then 30 minutes playing, and now I'm just tired. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay. So, okay, sorry. I got really passionate about that, but like, no. Never again. Never again. It's way too much for me. Way too much. But yeah, I'm moving on. If TsunDream had to perform a musical, which musical would it be? Who would play the music? Who would play which character? Okay, this is a tough question because I like know like 3 musicals. Like, it's that bad. I'm not a big, like, I like musical music, but I don't like watch the musicals because it's kind of expensive and like COVID and stuff. But yeah, you actually can't stay, but it was but you were a band geek and intrigued me. Was intrigued, so you stopped lurking. No worries, gotta go work. No worries. Have a good one, Pam. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for popping by, and good luck with work. Good luck with work. So what you're saying is what fan art with an oboe? And me. I don't want to touch that thing with a 10-foot pole. Never again. Never again. Oh, God. Just thinking about it like makes me mauled. I could have spent all those years playing oboe, like practicing my singing. I could have gotten so much better at singing if I started when I was younger instead of like sinking years of my life into oboe. But no, I was like, I'm gonna be a band kid. I'm gonna put this on my college app and then never play it again. That's going to be great. I'm going to be so unique and quirky and stand out because I hate this instrument. Yeah. That's what it is. That's how it is. Anyway, so if I had to perform a musical, honestly, okay, the only musical I kind of know is Once Upon a Mattress, and I don't remember the characters, and the only musical I otherwise know is Dear Evan Hansen, and everyone hates that musical because the main character is kind of an asshole, and he's kind of a shitty person. And I don't think I'd want to be Evan Hansen, though his singing voice is great, and his songs are great. I don't think I want to be him because it'd be very awkward. Wait! I did see Cats the Musical, the movie, over the break. I forgot to mention that. We watched it with drinks and some friends, and it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Yeah, I could have spent time practicing my swordsmanship and being a bard, yeah, honestly. Yeah, no. So I watched Cats the Music. Oh, I got in so much shit for this. Like, I was basically like, I was making plans with a friend, and I was like, they suggested, they will never admit to suggesting this, but I will say they suggested this. They were like, let's watch a shitty movie and drink. And I was like, that's a great idea. And one of us said, Cats the Musical. And I was like, Cats the Musical. And then we said, Cats the Musical. And then we're like, drinks with Cats the Musical. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll invite the other people who are coming with me on the trip. And so we're like, Cats the Musical with drinks. And I bring it up to my house, and literally everyone looks at me, they go like, Tomo, Cats is a horrible movie. What? It's not even gonna be good with drinks. It's not even so bad that it's good. It's just a horrible musical. I was like, oh, come on, it couldn't be that bad, right? Or it's not a horrible musical, it's a horrible, like, movie. And they're like, please don't, please pick another movie that's not Cats the Musical. I'm like, but it's Cats the Musical. I've never seen it before. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be drinking. We're gonna drink every time someone does something awful. And they're like, Tomo, you're gonna be drinking the whole time. It's terrible. I was like, ugh, but I really want to watch Cats the Musical. And they're like, all right, fine. And so I got enough people into it, or enough people on that they're like, okay, fine, I'll go because so-and-so's going. I'm like, yes, finally, more people for Cats the Musical. Also, Melancholy Frog, hello, welcome on. How's it going? I'm reminiscing about how awful Cats the Musical, the movie, was. Can't be that bad with drinks that can make it fun, right? Okay, but yeah, no, it was still bad. It was still bad. I was like drinking and I was like, this is still terrible. Like the drinks aren't making it passable, but I'd want to gouge my eyes out if it weren't for the drinks. But yeah, the Cats movie is not real. It cannot hurt you. Unfortunately, it was real and it did hurt me. It hurt me so much. We're gonna have a watch along of Cats? Absolutely not. I cannot. I will never watch that movie ever again. Once was enough. Once was enough drunk. There's no way I'm watching that sober. Again, ever. But yes, so, but the funny thing is, the worst part about that night was not the fact that we were going to watch Cats the Musical. It was the fact that I got the address wrong. And the way that I got the address wrong was literally the worst way possible. Worst way possible. So the address is a number. And in the place we're going, there's a lot of places where it's like something street, like 15th Street, 11th Street. And there's like 11th Street South and 11th Street North. And so I was like, okay, well, we got to go to so-and-so street, blank, like south or north or whatever. And the thing is, I didn't even get that part wrong. I got the south part right. But the part I didn't get right was the number. Like, they literally sent me the address. I'm like, okay, so we take the light rail down or whatever, and we just like, we walk like 30 minutes and we get there. I could have sworn the friend said it was closer to the train station or whatever, but you know, we'll just do it. It'll be fine. I get the number wrong. We walk 30 minutes uphill in the wrong direction. We arrive at the address, and the friend was also arriving at the address. And they're like, we're here! And we're like, we're here! And we don't see them. And my friend turns to me and is like, Tomo, we better not have the wrong address. And I call up my friend. I'm like, it's blah, blah, blah street, right? And they're like, where did you get that number from? I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be actually kidding me. And it was the wrong address. It was the wrong address. And they're like, how did you mix up the numbers? These two numbers aren't even close to each other. You're literally on the wrong side of the train tracks. We walked 30 minutes uphill in the cold and the rain. You have a broken leg. I can't believe how stupid you are. And I was like, I literally have no excuse. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my entire life. And they're like, yeah, it was. It's pretty bad. And we get to the place and they pick us up. The friend picks us up in this tiny car. There's like a 4-person car and we fit 5 people into there. Keep in mind, some of us are like a little bit larger. And so like it's a squeeze in there. So we squeeze into the tiny car. We show up at the house and it's like, hey, here we are. Here we are. And then we all got McDonald's. It was fine. And then everyone else showed up and like, okay, not gonna lie, one of my friends was like, dude, I'm like so salty about this. Like I couldn't even drink because I was just so salty that you literally made us walk this far. I'm like, I am so sorry. You have no idea how sorry I am. He's like, oh, you better be. I'm like, and all that for Cats the Musical, which was a shitty musical anyways. I don't even. But anyways, that's the horrific story of Cats the Musical. The horrific story. Can't believe I watched such a terrible musical after such a, yeah. That's what happened. That's what happened. And we did karaoke afterwards, it was fine. But yeah, no, it was like, that definitely happened. That was a thing. At least we got McDonald's in but then, okay, we got McDonald's, we all got drinks, and then they only gave us 1 straw. So I gift a straw to a friend. I'm like, okay, where's my straw? And I look in the bag and there's no straw. And we're like, oh, you're kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. There's no straw. Okay. So, you know, it was just really a night of ups and downs. It was really just like one thing after another. And, definitely not my proudest moment, but definitely a memorable moment from vacation that I will never live down. Never, ever, ever live it down. Anyways, oh. It's this question. Okay. Well, thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. We've now reached the peak, the climax, the moment you've been waiting for. The moment you all have been waiting for. On a scale of 1 to 10, how thick is my bussy? How thick is the cake? How thick am I? This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I will say, my bussy is damn thick. That's it. Anyways, next question. So do you believe in anything paranormal? Any spooky anecdotes you can share? Well, this is a great question. I actually don't have any paranormal experiences I've experienced myself. But I can share some spooky anecdotes. I will say I do kind of believe in the paranormal because my tomological mother has had some funky experiences. And so, I mean, I think ghosts could be real. If they're not, I'll eat my own hand or something, but I think ghosts could be real. It's possible. So, yeah. Anyways, I do believe in paranormal stuff. I don't believe in like zombies. So that's like, if zombies are real, I'm dead. Like there's no going around it. I'll die. But yeah, I do believe in spookies. So basically, the story goes with my tomological mother. She was staying at a friend's house to take a course of some sort. And she was offered the downstairs room. And this room was home to a problem child who apparently went crazy. You know, scratched at the walls. He had to be sent off. It was that bad. It was like, he had to go, I think they had to like ship him off to a different school because he just like couldn't behave. He was just losing his mind. And my mom got to stay in his room. You know, they thought nothing of it. They're like, yeah, no, tomological mother, you can just stay there. It's fine, you know. And so she did. And the first night she's staying there, she turns off the lights, she crawls into bed. The first thing she notices when she goes downstairs is it's quite colder downstairs. Quite colder. Gotta put on the blankets. Gotta suit up. I mean, it is downstairs, you know. Downstairs weather. Downstairs less sun permeates the room. So she goes into the bed. Turns off the lights. She starts to hear this clicking noise. And there's a clicking. And she wonders what it is. Also, Sydney, you stumbled upon this stream watching a Tommy Innit cute clip from a mysterious channel you found on Reddit. Wish you were able to see more? I mean less. And by less, I mean, I guess. Welcome in, Sydney. Hope you enjoy your stay. Anyways, so interesting that Tommy Innit is recommended to me. I hope I get funneled in by that. Tommy Innit come through. Hit me up with that collab. But anyways, so I hear that, or she hears that there's this clicking noise. She's like, I don't like this. I'm gonna cut the background music. This is not really fitting. Cut the background music and I'm gonna put on the reverb. So she hears the clicking noise. She's like, that's weird. That's really weird. Well, whatever. She starts slowly falling asleep, but she starts feeling like this pushing on the covers, like this padding sound, like. She's like, what the hell is that? And she feels like slight pressure, like on the sheets. Slight, like, almost like paw prints. She turns on the light, there's nothing there. Looks at the sheet, nothing there. And she's like freaked out at this moment. She's like, okay, I don't like, paranormal could be real, but I don't buy it. So she goes to sleep, has the worst sleep of her. She's waking up, goes to class, feels awful, terrible night. So she goes back the next day, clicking. Paw prints. And just a little bit of pressure on the sheets, and she's not really comfortable with it. Still nothing there. And then she looks over and she finds a bug. Can't remember if it was dead or alive. She finds a bug. It looks like a beetle, almost like a scarab beetle. And she's like, this should not be native to this area. Why is this here? Why are there bugs in this room anyways? This room shouldn't have bugs. But she finds it and she's like, that is really weird. Okay, well, I'm just going to go to sleep and sleep it off. Maybe it's not there. Next night, pressure on the sheets again. She's like, okay, this is so weird. So weird. More bugs. Creepy bugs. Bugs that shouldn't be there. And she's like, it's not looking good. Okay, we need to call someone. So she calls up someone we know who's a little bit more spiritually oriented. And he's like, okay, well, let's call an exorcist. Because exorcists apparently exist. Apparently they exist in real life. So, I mean, okay, call in an exorcist. Maybe there's something wrong with this room. So I'm not there. They call in the exorcist. And they bring in the sage, because, to ward off the ghosts, you light up sage. So they light up one corner, light the sage. Burning. Okay, it's fine. Melting. Or, burning. Seems fine. Next corner. Light the sage. Goes just fine. Third corner. Light the sage. Seems fine. Fourth corner. The sage will not light. The sage doesn't burn at all. They keep on trying to light it, and it won't light. And at that moment, my mom was convinced. My tomological mother was convinced. There is something paranormal in this room. I gotta get the heck out of here. I am gone. I am outies. And so she's like, I've had enough. It's time to leave. I'm sorry, Mr. Friend. I will be staying in a hotel for the rest of my stay. Goodbye. And from there, she never went back to stay with him for classes anymore. Never again. And I think after lighting the sage, after trying for a long time, they were finally able to get it to light. But it was weird how in that one corner, the sage would not, after attempt after attempt, light, after it lit on the first attempt in every other corner. So, after hearing that story, I definitely was awakened to my belief in the paranormal. I hope I never get to experience or never have to experience anything like that ever again. Well, I never experienced. I hope I never have to. I hope my tomological mother never has to experience it ever again, and I hope I never have to experience it ever again. Maybe they should have brought smudge sticks and a crucifix. Yeah, maybe they should have brought the infrared, the EMF5. Have you tried lighting sage in your current place? I haven't tried it here. I don't have any spooky activity. I don't have anything that really shouts out paranormal in my current place. It's a new house. No one's died. No one's gone crazy. No one's gone crazy in my house. But because it's a new place. But the fact that a kid who lived in that room, who supposedly went a little bit mentally insane, had sage that wouldn't light, paw prints on the blankets that wouldn't go away at night, and weird bugs that would show up, I think that's enough to say there's something awry there, along with the colder temperature downstairs. The colder temperature downstairs could have just been because it was cold downstairs, but there's something icy about that room, I heard, so. Yes. So I hope there are no ghosts. I hope there are no ghosts in my room. If there are, hi ghosties, the best thing you can do is, I guess, be nice to them. Don't make them mad. Don't call their name and call them mean names, but yeah, that's my ghost story for you guys. My one and only. CO2 levels? Honestly, yeah. If it's not EMF 5, maybe it won't hurt. Yeah, if the no freezing temperatures, it's probably a weaker ghost, you know. Scary story reading? Honestly, I don't know if I'm great at telling stories that I haven't like heard myself. Like I need to know the story to tell it, but I wouldn't be opposed to that, you know. But it's definitely very, very spooky, and I don't want to do that at all. Slowly falling into your tiny small trap. You can't wiggle out, Sydney. Thanks for stopping by. You came at a time that's a lot calmer than earlier in the stream. I was very passionate about hating Obo earlier, but yeah. Also, welcome in a few others who I haven't said hi to. Knights, Kozu, as well as Melancholic Frog, Infiniminer. Welcome in. Wave Sign as well. You seem like you're popping in. Kiddo, also welcome in. Hello. The sound effects, definitely. I think the sound effects definitely added to it because, you know, you don't get the same experience without knowing, like, there's, like, this unease to it, right? The pitter-patter, like, on the sheets, like, it's not the same. Terrifying, but not the same. Talked in toots, yeah. I do my best. But yes, so I think that wraps up that. I would like to do some ghost storytelling sometime. It is not the season for that anymore. It is Christmas time, but, Definitely something spooky. Also, you're such a stark non-believer in the paranormal that a ghost could slap you in the face, scream in your ear, and you'd find some reason it's not a ghost. Honestly, but you're probably better off that way. Because, you know, they say that, like, the more scared you are, it's like a cycle of fear, right? The more afraid you are, the more afraid you get, and the more it psychs you out, the more it gets to you, right? And the more you supposedly, the more you psych out the ghosts, the more of a hold they have on you, right? So I mean, the braver the better, I think, Fanimation. Also, welcome in. First time seeing you here, I think, so hope you enjoy your stay. Gotta go to a doctor's appointment, have fun with the rest of the stream. Yeah, no worries, Ira, have a good one. Anyone finishing up their finals? Good luck with your finals, by the way. Good luck to all students finishing up their finals. I hope you're I hope to wish you guys all very good job with finals. Good luck, and get those degrees, get those graduations. You got this. I mean, opens the doors, education is the way. But yeah. Do I have an answer to Bussygate? The answer has been said, and I'm glad the verdict has been cast. Thank you all for submitting your curiosity to Bussygate. Appreciate it. Now, how's my week been? Great question. Again, my week has been absolutely fantastic. I normally say, well, it's been good, but this week has been fantastic. Of course, I had a fantastic vacation out with friends, did some great karaoke, hit some spots that I usually don't go to. You know, overall, great time getting out of the house, getting a change of pace, stepping away from my computer, posting some VTuber content with the shorts and all, and overall, I've just been having a good time, so I'd say it's been a fantastic week. In addition to, you know, getting a job offer, so not only just a job offer, but my dream job offer. So, I could say this week hasn't gone better. Couldn't have gone any better for me. So, how have your guys' weeks been? I mean, doesn't have to be as, I guess, amazing as mine, but I appreciate the question because, like, I'm absolutely psyched about how this week went. I'm honestly excited to kind of like be able to balance VTubing a little bit more with something that will, you know, sustain me too. So it's gonna be great. Yeah, I got to see some friends, meet up with some people I didn't get to see for a long time. A lot of fun. Okay, so actually that concludes all the marshmallows that were submitted before stream, actually. We've only been going for about an hour and a half. Let me check and see if we've gotten a few new ones. There's quite a few, actually. I think I can slide these into a new folder. Hold on. Let me just make some new ones. Don't forget to, I'm just gonna download in all of these folders here. I think the last one on the Marshmallow and Chronological was the cheese question, so we'll just drop these into here. Okay, we're doing this one. We're gonna drop down this one. We're gonna drop down this one. Oh, that's a nice one. Thank you. This one, don't have a good answer for that, but we'll hit that when we come to it. This one's, I'll read it when I get there. This one, okay. This one, okay. Ooh, good question there. Nice. Ooh, also, that's a pretty good one. Very good one. Very in theme with what's been going on. Okay, save this one as well. save that one too. I know you're kind of trolling there, but I'll take it anyways because it's funny. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay. Folder ready. Let me just swap this over here. Properties. All right. We're just gonna drag this here. Okay, cool. So, we've arrived at the part 2 of Marshmallows. Thank you all for sticking around for so long. I greatly appreciate the patience, and I hope the stories have been fun. Week's been pretty chill for you since you finally caught up on homework. That's great to hear. Catching up on homework is one of the greatest feelings that I never got to experience because I was always awfully behind. Don't be like me in school. Don't be like me. I would always submit my homework like, not like an hour before. I would submit it minutes before. I would submit it seconds before it was due. I'd be like, oh yeah, there's no way I'm figuring this one out. Submit. I honestly submitted a few homeworks like minutes late, and I'd say like, well, like the submission closed, but I finished it, but like by the time I clicked submit, my internet was too slow, but trust me, I had it finished by 11:59:59, so please, here's my email, please accept this for credit. If it's not, I totally understand, but still. And it worked out. I mean, they took it sometimes they didn't. Sometimes it was like, we'll take pity on you because you look like you worked hard, and then my homework like comes back with like a C or something, but like, please don't be like me when it comes to your homework. Please study hard, please be prepared, please. Yeah, I don't know. Can see the light at the end of the tunnel, basically crawling there. That's good to hear. Keep on crawling. The end is almost near. End is almost near. You know, thought people had to screen cap? Yeah, no, yeah, you can download them all, load them into a folder, and you can use an image slideshow to just like show the whole folder. It's way easier than you may think. Last minute grind set? Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I was just so slow on homework. It was just like, one, I wanted to do my best. Two, I didn't want to like cheat or anything. Like I wanted to do my own work. I wanted to put in my own time. But if I understood like, you know, I can't get this in time, I'm not going to understand it, but I'll like learn it after I submit like half the homework just so I know it. Like, that's enough for me. Like, as long as I learn the material, that's what matters. Like, do well on the final or whatnot. I didn't do well on the final, spoiler alert, but you know, that's what matters. And so, I mean, that's kind of how I handled it. Wasn't my brightest time. I know some teachers definitely probably gave me the stink eye for it, but it's what it is. Anyways, my greatest sins. Confess your troubles to me, child. My greatest sin was getting the address wrong on vacation and making my friends walk 30 minutes uphill. Yep. That was my greatest sin. That, without further ado. Okay. I love you. Well, thank you. I don't know who you are, but whoever you are out there, I appreciate you. And thank you so much. I hope I can give back at least a percentage of your feelings and make you enjoy your time here. So thank you. I have no idea who you are, but thank you. Tomo, I'm very curious about the bunny species demi-human. Does your female breed get prego when a human male touches their ears? See, this is an interesting question. I think you're missing out on the part that I'm half marshmallow. So, one of my parents clearly is a bunny, right? And my other parent clearly is a marshmallow. So, I think you're getting mixed up with the demi-human thing because there is no human involved. There's only a bunny and there's only a marshmallow involved. And from there, Tomo is born. From there, I am born into existence. So, that is merely how I exist. But, I will say touching the ears, that is a spot. That is a spot that I would prefer not to be touched. Please don't touch my ears, please. It's a little bit sensitive, so please do not do that. Please, just leave the ears alone. I also don't know whether my mother or father was the bunny or the marshmallow, so I cannot answer this question with full confidence. I'm so sorry. But I'm also not sure if it's like eggs, like a mammal, like if I'm like a mammal or like through eggs. Like, do I just hatch out of a marshmallow egg? Like, I don't remember my birth. Who remembers their birth, right? So like, could be either. Could be either. So, I hope this answers your question. I may have raised more questions than answers, but I hope this at least gives you some light for my existence. Anyways, what does Tomo taste like and what does Meep taste like? I don't know my own parents. Yeah, no, I'm a Tomo. I mean, I do know my tomological parents, but I can't even say I was adopted as a bunny. Like, I just don't know. I mean, obviously I know my mama and papa, who are Kaiman, who's my papa and Rigger, and my mama, Yuffie, but I don't know the ones who birthed me, you know? The ones who brought life to this marshmallow bunny. So, yeah, wait, that sounded weird. I'm pretty sure 90% of what I said in the past minute has sounded really weird. And at this point, there's no taking it back. I just gotta keep going. Do marshmallows come from Cadbury eggs? Yes, that makes the most sense. I think I'm gonna roll with that. I thought anime characters don't have parents. That's only the ones when their parents have like the side ponytail. I don't make the rules. And he goes, what does Tomo taste like? Well, as I said, I'm half marshmallow. I've never tried eating myself. That sounds really weird. I hate myself. Why did I say that? But I would assume that I taste somewhat like a marshmallow. And Meep would taste like death because as soon as you bite into Meep, you suffer tragic and insufferable death. So, explanation for the thumbnail, go back and watch the clip. Yeah, it was a great marshmallow someone submitted, and, you know, I figured I might as well answer it. It was time to answer your burning question, so, you know, I gotta go with it. Gotta roll with it. Side ponytail, death. That's the truth. That's the thumbnail. I mean, I gotta answer your question, so I might as well put up a good one. What does Meep taste like, though? Meep tastes like death, as I said. Anyway, so I believe I taste like marshmallow. I think that's my good answer. Same color socks or different colored socks? Okay, this is a contested question, because personally, like, I try to match my socks, but sometimes it's like late in the day, I'm like, you know, I've had enough. I don't care anymore. I don't want to dig through my hamper because I haven't done laundry in 3 weeks. I'm just gonna pull out the top 2 socks in my laundry. I don't care if they match anymore. I just gotta go for it. I gotta roll with it. So that's what happens with my socks. Usually I try to match them. Also, I have like holes in half my socks. That's a different story. Usually I try to match my socks, but this time, recently I'm just kind of like, I give up. There's no coming back from this. We're just gonna go for it. So, alas, that is it. That is it. Holes in socks, that is what it is. And unmatching socks. Which clip though? You gotta look for where I say how thick my pussy is. That's just the answer. Lord Crunch. Clip will probably be, you'll find it somewhere. But just look for someone, I'll probably retweet it if someone posts it to Twitter. Tomo says how big his bussy is, or you won't believe how thick Tomo's bussy is. It's probably gonna be that's a great clip idea. Put that on there. That's gonna get tons of clicks. Do it. But welcome back. Thank you, Stella. Thank you. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome into the stream. I'm just talking about my answer to the bussy question that was posted, you know, the thumbnail. So clearly the answer is to rewatch the whole VOD. There are quite a few interesting stories this VOD, so I think if you skip around, you should be able to find the gems throughout. Definitely. Chat is shocked with Tomo's reply, not clickbait. Absolutely. Did I skip something? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, wait, hold up. I skipped this one. What's your favorite bunny breed? I don't know any bunny breeds. I'm sorry. But I have to say me. Actually, I have to say Meep. Meep is my favorite of all bunnies. He'll kill me if I say otherwise, so. Meep is my favorite bunny breed. Peeps. Tomo's bussy. Yep. I hope staff doesn't get mad at me for saying this. Just if you're watching, staff, look away. Look away. Anyways, thumbnail got your attention. Welcome in, Yamato-san. Yeah, you missed it. You missed how large it was. The Tomoyachi were too stunned to speak. Honestly, I would be stunned too if I encountered someone with a insert word as mine. So, you know. But yeah, Meep is definitely my favorite bunny breed. Now, if tomatoes are fruits, does that make ketchup a smoothie? Well, you could make a smoothie out of vegetables too, or is that called a shake? I don't know. Ketchup could be a smoothie though. You know, this is another one of those technicality questions, and I don't really have a good answer for that. Technically, I mean, okay, so ketchup is more like a puree, you know? Like, I think smoothie is more defined, smoothie, shake, and all that is more defined on how you consume it. It's less about like if you have a puree of orange, it's not technically a smoothie, it's a puree, right? So I would think you wouldn't call ketchup a smoothie. However, you could put ketchup into a smoothie and consume it in smoothie form. And that would be more like a smoothie. But ketchup wasn't, usually smoothie ingredients aren't just one thing. It's like a mix of other things. So if you wanted a ketchup smoothie, you would use ketchup plus other things. So I say no, that doesn't make ketchup a smoothie. You're kind of wrong on a few technicalities here. But ketchup is a cocktail. Yes, you could say that. You could say cocktail. As long as it has alcohol, you can make it a cocktail. You can make it a cocktail. All right. If the other 4 TsunDream members became bunny, who do you think would be the cutest? And what word of praise will you say about each of them? Also note that you can't say that Lisa is cute or bonk by her, so you need to change the word cute to another one. Who will be the cutest? Well, this is the obvious question. You're watching my stream for a reason, right? I'm obviously the cutest rabbit. I was naturally born. There's no way these people... I don't know. Okay, to be fair, you could be a cute rabbit even if you're, like not born a rabbit. You know, I'm only half rabbit, to be completely honest. So if they became full rabbit, technically they would be cute. They'd be like more pure rabbit than I would be. But still, I think I'd still be the cutest, you know. Look at me. Look at my face. Look at me. Look at how cute I am. So, me. Hands down me. Definitely. Put bunny ears on anyone else? You're not as cute as me. Yeah, thank you. You can hold the applause. I know how humble I am. Yeah, I appreciate it. Pippa's the cutest rabbit. They asked about bunny, they didn't say rabbit. See? They didn't say rabbit, they said cutest bunny. And I indeed am the cutest bunny. Anyways, what word of praise would you say about each of them? I don't think this is related to if they became bunnies, because I would just praise them either way. But I will say, oh God, how could I say this with? Literally, I would just say everyone's talented. I wouldn't even say they're talented. Talented is not the word to use. I'd say they're all skilled. They're all extremely skilled in so many different things. Like Nen's artwork, fantastic. Nen's singing, fantastic. Lisa's singing, fantastic. Lisa's like entertainer, personality, and insight, fantastic. Kazune's music production, fantastic. His gaming, fantastic. Amiya's music creation, her intuition and her artwork and her singing, fantastic. Like, it just, wow. Everyone is just so incredible in their own ways. And so that's what I have to say about everyone. To be completely honest, I just want to give them honest compliments because everyone, they deserve to be recognized for not only just like their designs, but also like who they are and the work they've put into becoming the people they are. So yeah, they're just so skilled in what they do, and I couldn't appreciate them more. And they're just the coolest gen mates to have. I wouldn't have it any other way. So that's my TsunDream compliment for today. 3 destination spots to hit during a road trip: gas station, bathroom, and the snack shop. Okay. Eat food and drink drinks. Is soup a food? Oh, not another one of these. Come on, guys. Come on. Can we stop? Can we stop with the technical questions? Oh, God. Okay. This is like the 4th one today, guys. Come on. Okay, if I eat food and drink drinks, is soup a food or a drink? If you don't eat soup, do you drink it? If you're using a spoon to eat soup, you're eating soup. If you're drinking out of the bowl, if you're moving the bowl to your mouth, you're drinking the soup. That's how it works. It's not about the soup itself, it's about how you consume it. That is my wisdom for today. No more, no less. That's what I have to say. Test. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much for the test. I hope your test went well. Clearly it's gone through, so thank you. Thank you for submitting this. I appreciate it. All right. Current day job, or did I have one in the past? For personal reasons, I will not be disclosing this, but I will say I worked part-time as an intern, and that's kind of my position right now. I kind of have a part-time job and stream, and to find that work-life balance, I've kind of been flexible with hours on both. But moving forward, I will definitely be transitioning to full-time and part-time, so we'll see how that goes. Who's the sweetest bunny boy? It's me. Why, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I can't say I'm the cutest bunny boy also, but The sweetest. Now that is very nice. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I do my best. If you chew, it's food. If you slurp it, it's a drink. Not even if you chew. If you're using a utensil, like fork, knife, chopsticks, spoon, it's a food. If you're drinking, if you're going straight out of the bowl, you're drinking it. You're drinking it if it's the spoon. If it's one of those soup spoons, you're drinking. But if it's a normal spoon, you're eating. What is your greatest sin? Okay, we've gone through all of them. Wow. Thank you so much for tuning in for Marshmallows. I guess that's kind of it. I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm a little bit sleepy. It's been a long day. Some great news today, and I've been up since like early morning, like 8 in the morning. So I'm a little bit tired. But I'm about ready to hit the hay. I think it's been a fun stream. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I had a good time. Thank you so much for the super chats as well as the donation, Mungus and Ryokun. I hope the stories were very fun, and please do consider checking out the Twitch karaoke marathon for Christmas songs and others that we will be doing in Tsunderia tomorrow. So please stop by. Don't forget. And yeah. Without further ado, I will be signing off for tonight. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for welcoming me back after a week of not streaming. I'll get you some more Christmas shorts until Christmas arrives. And I will see you on the flip side. Thank you so much once again. With that, Otsutomo, Otsumip, Otsupyon, and I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. Bye.